The song is Aminata. It is a composition of the poet Simaro Lutumba, and it was actually found in the album that they released, should have been in 2015. It had songs like Aminata, Andre Kisangi, Ebale ya Congo, so actually that's the rendition, Makiese Therese, among other songs. And I've given a profile of Simaro Lutumba in a previous video, so I want to go straight to the song. Mopepe yambula elekaki na Kinshasa o mama. You know what? There was wind that was accompanied by rain that happened in Kinshasa. Mopepe makasi eningisa ki Kinshasa o mama. And you know, this wind, it actually shook Kinshasa. Ememelinga bolingo na mboka oyo na ebite. And you know, as the wind was blowing, it also carried away love to a place that I do not know. Aminata Safari Mwana ya Maniema. And you know, actually the person that was carried is actually Aminata Safari, the son or the child from Maniema. So Maniema is actually a place in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Nasenga kio matangu mpona korije ba nanga. You know, and I asked for a little time so that I could actually correct my errors. Otalinga na mwako seka na musika opesinga response te. And you know, you just looked at me and you know, you are so much distant. You didn't even give me a response at all. Olakaki ngai bolingo mama, olakaki ngai lamulu. You know, you promised me love. So bolingo and lamulu or lamu is just love. So you promised me love. Olobaki okomemangai na mboka kombo lamu. And you even promised that you actually take me to this country that is called love. Kuna mama bato batala kamotote. And in that country, nobody looks at anybody else. In other words, people mind their own business. Bako banga noki tongo etana. And you know, they'll always be very afraid that you know, morning is actually reaching. So they're always very afraid that the night is going away, and so we are going to have a new day. Kuna mama bisengo na bisengo susi ezalite. And you know, in that country that is called love, it's about happiness and happiness. There are no worries. So this is actually worry. So there are no worries in that country that you promised to take me, that country of love. C'est bonheur na paradis kuna ezalamu. So, and you know, in that place, that's a very good place. So bonheur is a good place. So it's a very good place. It's actually a paradise. There it's just love. Olakaki ngai bolingo mama, olakaki ngai lamulu. You know, you promised me love. Olobaki okomemangai na mboka kombo lamu. And you promised me that you take me to this country that is called love. Kuna mama bato batala kamotote. And you know, in that country, nobody looks at another person. Nobody minds other people's business. Bakobanga noki tongo etana. They are just worried, you know. Kobanga is to be afraid, so they're always just afraid that morning is about to reach, you know. Kuna mama bisengo na bisengo susia zalite, and you know, in that place, it's all about happiness and happiness, you know. There are no worries. Sebone na paradide kuna eza amu, and you know, there is a very good place. It's actually paradise. There you only have love. And then of course Shakembo tells you Soki Pongi Elekinde Molai. And you know, so Pongi is actually sleep. So he says that if you oversleep, so Soki Pongi Elekinde Molai, if you oversleep, if there is too much sleep, Keba okoyako bosa nandako kitoko, you know, be very afraid, because you might actually forget about the beautiful house that you dreamt about, you know. Na beleli natina Miriam Safari, you know, I am crying, I am shouting out with for a reason. So Kobela is actually to shout, or actually to shout out. So I'm actually shouting out for a reason. Bakoponela kamoto mwasito mobalite. You know, you cannot choose for somebody a wife or a husband. No. So it's that is what happens in love, you know. You cannot choose for somebody somebody. Soki na esika bazali kobeta ngonga chika chika. If it's in a place where they're actually ringing the bell, so the chika chika is actually the sound of a bell. So he says, if it's in a place where they ring the bell, belela makasi mpo bato bayoka mungongo na yo. So you know, you must shout out loud so that people can actually hear your voice. Namaloba. So in words. Na beleli bampasi nanga chenda oyoka. And you know, I am actually shouting out because of the pain that I'm going through. So chenda, please listen. Chenda oyoka, mama pedeje chenda, mama Aminata. Mama pedeje chenda, mama Aminata. So he's actually naming, they're actually naming two people, Mama PDG Chenda, and also naming Mama Aminata. Remember that the title of the song is actually called Aminata, and PDG is a very common term that is used across the two Congos. It means President Director General. So that's actually what you hear as PDG. Bakoponela kamoto mwasito mobalite. You cannot choose for somebody a wife or a husband. Bakotinda kamoto aboya mwasito mobalite. And you can also not send somebody to refuse a husband or a wife. You cannot say that, please stop loving that man or that woman. It doesn't happen like that. Libala ezali likambo ya ekolote. You know, marriage is not something that runs on a tribe. Or no. It's not tribal. Wana Congo ya kala. That used to be in the very past, the past Congo. It's not happening anymore. That transition. Naboy nanga monoko ya mboka. Joskiki Amkuta says, I am refusing the language of my country, you know, my local language. Monoko ya mboka epusa makambo. You know why? Because this local language that we have, or this local talk reel that we have, is full of trouble. Natamboli mingi mpena lembi. I have really worked and I'm also very tired now. Nabala mpena lembi. I've also been marrying. I'm now tired. Aminata Safari Mwana Manyema. So he's actually addressing Aminata Safari Mwana Manyema. So Safari, the child or the person that comes from Manyema. Nasuki Awa. Actually, I am ending here. I am no longer interested in this. This is actually my end. I'm terminating here. Naboy Makwela monoko ya mboka, and I'm also refusing these marriages with the local language, with the local dialect. Monoko mboka epusa makambo. You know, these local languages are full of trouble. Naboy mingi mpena lembi. I am really tired. I am really refusing, and I'm also very tired. Nabala mpena lembi Aminata. I've really been marrying. I'm now tired. Aminata Safari Mwana Manyema. Then again says the same thing. Aminata Safari, the child from Manyema. Nasuki Awa. You know, I can do no more of this. I'm actually ending here. Then Pependombe Opetum comes and says, Namboka Babengi Kombo Lamu. This country that is called love. Kuna Presida Azalakate. There is no president in this country called love. Prime Minister Azalakate. There is no prime minister in this country called love. Mibange na bajene se age moko. You know, the old people and the young people, they are all the same age, you know. Mboka ezanga ekolo. You know, that country, there is nothing like tribe. That country that is that place or country that is called love, there's nothing like tribe. Mondele moto mwindo se ekolo moko. You know what? Whether it is a black man or a white man, they are all the same tribe. Babengi kombo lamu. So they call this love. Alexi then Upetum again says kuna. Then they answer him kuna zua ezua lipanda. You know what? In that country, this thing called jealousy got freedom. So there is, people are not jealous. So zua is actually jealousy. So, and lipanda is freedom. So he says that that country is free of jealousy. Mboka zua lipanda. You know, that country got freedom. So there is there's no jealousy. Liberté. Nalamu liberté zalakate. But again they say there is no liberty in this thing called love. So you cannot be so free in this thing called love. Nakokufae nani akabolangai na PDG Chenda. I was to leave behind Chenda. That's what he's saying. Then who is it that is now coming to take over and, you know, share with me? Na Safari Mwana Maniema. So we've also been talking about Safari Mwana Maniema. Kitoko Elali, our beauty is lying here. Nzoto Oya Malenke. You know, this beautiful body. Aminata, of course. Kuna is there. So in that place, Kuna Zua Ezuadi Panda. You know, in that place, there is no jealousy. You know, jealousy got freedom. Mboka Zua Ezuadi Panda. You know, that country where jealousy got independence, you know. Liberté, nalamu liberté zalakate, and then liberty, but there's no liberty in love. What? Nakokufa nani akabulangana PDG Chenda. I will actually die. Who is this that will actually share with me PDG Chenda? Na Safari Mwana Maniema. Kitoko Elali Awa. This is where the beauty is lying. Nzoto Oya Malenke. You know, this wonderful body, if you will. Then the song, of course, gets into 7. This song. And I like the fact that, you know, you have extremely strong vocalists. Shak Shakembo, Joski Kiambukuta, Opetum, doing their thing in this song. If you're watching this channel for the first time, my name is Mwalimu Chris Care. I kindly ask you to hit the subscribe button and also the notification button so that every time I post this kind of video, you will get to know. 7. Thank you for watching.